D.C.S show. I am Dirty. Sitting over there is my partner in crime, the one, the only.
Damian Cortez.
And sitting next to him is the idiot who doesn't believe that we need the sun.
Goes against everything I believe. That's Seabiscuit.
Now we were in the car. You argued this point with me that we did not need the
As
sun.
everyone who watches this show knows, you are the one that says the dumb stuff.
The Seabiscuit, that's you, brother. That's not me.
How did you get on the topic of not needing the sun?
Because, the sun was in my eyes as I was
Yeah, he
driving.
goes, you know what we don't need is we don't need the sun. The sun should go away. We should send a nuclear bomb at the sun.
That's not what I said. That's what you said.
No, it is not what I said.
That's exactly what you said, Seabiscuit.
He said we should send a nuke at the sun, and I go, that would do nothing. What would it
No.
do? It would create like a fission point, a sunspot.
No, that's what you said. Not what I said. You said.
I did say that it would cause a sunspot. You are correct.
You said that a nuclear bomb would destroy the sun. And
No,
said,
I did
You're
not.
An idiot. You did too.
I'm absolutely confused. Like,
I know, he's a moron. Why do we deal with him?
I mean, you guys both know what you said, though.
Yes, I know exactly what I said.
Yeah, you said we needed the sun.
Okay.
Yes, see?
No,
we needed
I
the
said
sun.
we needed the sun. You said
He
we don't.
said it right that time because he's trying to keep up with his own lie.
Oh, man.
Because he was like, we don't need the sun. I go, but then we would all die. He goes, no, we wouldn't.
That's what you said.
And then I'm just like, yeah, we would.
I didn't say that.
You need the
You
sun
did.
to enact photosynthesis.
You said that.
Why you let him get to you like this?
I know, it's so easy.
Because when he says dumb things about science, I'm like, no, man. You
It's science that does it. That's what gets you, huh? That's what grinds his gears. Science, like
logical stuff, man.
You can talk about everything else, but once you start talking about those numbers, man, it's a problem.
Once it's factual, it gets to be like,
Seabiscuit, back up from the microphone. You don't have to be that close to the microphone.
Like theoretical stuff, I'm okay with.
See, Arlington agrees with me. He agrees that you're an idiot.
I highly doubt that Arlington thinks I'm
That's
an
what he
idiot.
said.
I know, man.
He said Seabiscuit is a moron.
Okay.
Which, I mean, he's got a point.
He has a point.
How is he even on the show? We were replacing his dumb ass.
Hey, man, we were talking about it, man.
Yeah. We're talking about getting rid of you.
Makes me feel great, guys.
Well, you guys want to see something that happened to me? I've been telling you I had this little bump on my elbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had it cut out today. Can you see it right there?
Yeah.
And now, look, it's all pussy. It's a pus pocket.
How did it become that fast?
I don't know, dog.
Like, when did they do it?
Dirty.
Look at his elbow though. Do it again. Put it back up. Like when he was touching it. Look at it. It's all squishy and shit.
No, I just messed up my screen. I messed up my screen.
He's gonna like ruin his sutures, and it's just gonna be pus spewing out of his arm.
Hey, record it.
I will. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I asked my doctor if I could record it. She goes, "Can I watch you do it?" She goes, "Are you a contortionist?" Because I had to have my arm like this.
Yeah.
While she was doing it, and I go, "Yeah, no, I'm not a contortionist."
I'm not a contortionist.
So I was like, "Nope, can't see it. Sorry, we're out of luck."
Oh, man.
But she pulled it out, and I did look at it. It was pretty wicked looking.
How big was it?
It was like
That's
dime
what she
size.
said.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it was like what, like a fat pocket or like?
Yeah, it was about a dime size.
Oh, okay.
He had a calcium deposit on his
What's
bone.
up, Augie? There's Augie and his thunder lips. There's one thing I'll say about these New Yorkers.
Hey, wait, bro, go back. What the hell is a thunder lips? Like,
you know what? You know what? We're gonna call Augie.
Who the hell? Hey, how the hell do you get to there? Like, hey, him and his thunder lips. Like, that's okay. That's a thing for you. Okay.
There he is. Well, if you would quit. Oh, wow. Blackie Christopher's up at it again. He goes, well, if you would quit playing with yourself, your elbow wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, well, hey.
I mean, it's true.
Wait, what?
I know, right? Exactly.
In what way are you playing with yourselves at your...
I don't know. You got to ask Blackie Christopher.
Okay.
Hey, though, before we go any further, One Universal, we actually just picked up a new sponsor.
Really?
It's not really a sponsor. It's more of a, well, I guess they are going to be a sponsor here at One Universal.
A sponsor in a way.
They're not, but they are, but they're not.
Okay, so here's what. But they are sponsoring us because they're going to start making buttons for us.
All right, that's all.
Of One Universal production, the D.C.S. show. So here's what I'm asking you all to do. It's called Operation End Homeless Mission. Their mission is to help those in need with the rent mortgage payments of $500 for 3 to 12 months, and the resources to help get their lives back on track. You can visit their website for all the details on how the new nonprofit will do what it is needed to help get people in homes. See our plans to use the venues we are planning to raise money for the needs of community issues. You can join us in our efforts to stand up for change in our city and help your cause and situation too. Let's collaborate or partner to help each other. Contact Marshall Woodland at 314-243-6034 to stand up for change. You can also go to Say It on a Button on Facebook. You can reach her there. Just leave her a text or a message. And if you want more details, you can go to www.endhomelessmission.org.
Okay, so excuse me, everyone, for smiling and grinning, but you were killing me saying that because you could tell like your brain was breaking down.
Yeah, no, I was trying to.
He was beating on his lap trying to keep it together.
I mean, she's a great woman.
Isn't funny.
She's really nice. Actually.
Yeah, we actually before we got here, me and Seabiscuit, we were at the XFL happy hour.
Of course.
And she met us down there. She's actually on one of the pages, the official St. Louis Battlehawks fan page, so go on Facebook and like that, and go to XFL STL Talk Show page and like that. But it was funny because a lot of the people that were there knew her.
Okay.
And, oh my God, I didn't bring the button with me. But I didn't bring any in. I figured I was going to show. But a lot of people knew her, and they started coming and buying buttons from her.
Okay.
And donating the money to the buttons.
That's awesome.
So go to www.endhomelessmission.org. Donate. Just buy one of her buttons, you cheap bastards. Just to help end homelessness. So there you go. And we're going to get some D.C.S. buttons made, one Universal button made, one Nation Network buttons made, stuff like that. And we're all going to use that money to help with her charity to help end homelessness. Hell, we might even get some POD buttons made.
Hey, whatever, man. I don't care.
Right?
It's all about helping the people, right?
Right, yeah. So,
Help people live their truth.
right now, right, exactly. Help people live their dreams. Now that Seabiscuit's a moron,
Why am I a moron?
because you're a moron. You said we don't need the sun, Seabiscuit.
I did not say those.
All right, look, speaking of sun, right? So, I don't know if anybody else was like, kind of watching the news, man. But, like, did you see what happened, like, in Mexico?
What?
Yes. Seabiscuit,
What
back
happened in Mexico?
up from the microphone.
So, the situation with El Chapo's son, I guess, like,
What's up, Wyatt?
their government had apprehended him or something like that. And, like, I guess, like, all their soldiers or the people that work for them,
Dude,
like,
they're like going mad, shit crazy over there, aren't they?
Spree and blowing stuff up. Like, it was like some stuff in movies, bro. Like, they had like an aerial view of it.
Yeah.
And you see like just multiple fires
Oh,
going on
shit.
all over the place.
Look who it is. Thunderlips is calling us. Hello, Thunderlips.
Thunderlips. Oh!
What's up, Augie?
Oh, my God.
Well, Damien would like you to explain
Wait
why.
a minute. So are you Thunderlips?
He
or
keeps saying no. Augie says I'm Thunderlips. He's Thunderlips. But Augie, explain why the Thunderlips name came about. Now, Augie, tell my friends here how I would have fit in to the New York scene.
You'd be a great taxi driver.
Like, literally, Augie, I've told this story when we were down in Times Square, right? Do you remember we're walking down Times Square and all the people are coming up to get your pictures and all that bullshit? And I yelled, Disney is the devil in the middle of Times Square. And when I yelled that, what happened, Augie?
Wow.
And after that, not one other person ever came and bothered me. Did they, Augie? Yeah, I had a few cops looking at me.
Hey, man, you bring attention everywhere you go.
Yeah, but that's how I got the Thunder Lips name.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
That's right. And Augie's moved. Actually, Augie's coming to St. Louis, so we're gonna get Augie on the show.
That's what's up. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So Augie would be definitely interesting to get on the show.
Oh, most definitely.
You know, because he's a New Yorker, and most New Yorkers are idiots.
I mean, I've met a few.
Yeah, oh, yeah, because you guys are idiots because you guys like the the Yankees and the Giants,
Yeah, who aren't going to the World Series.
Oh, here we go.
I
with
mean, the
that
Astros are just a
shit.
better team. It's okay.
I mean, how many titles do they have?
26.
How many titles do you guys have, Augie?
27.
Wow.
Sorry.
27.
I missed
Crazy,
one.
bro.
We got 11.
We're second.
Hey, but you know what, though? I don't mind being second. I'd rather be a Cardinal than a Yankee.
Yeah, I'd rather be a Cardinal than a Yankee.
Being second has given us more fans across the world than the Yankees could ever get.
Hey, Augie, it's funny. Our esteemed co-host here, Seabiscuit, is a Patriots fan.
Okay, so I do hate the Red Sox. I just love the Patriots.
Told you, man. I told you.
I mean,
Hey, look.
Hey, every
Hey, look.
team cheats. We're just
Look,
really bad
no,
at
you
it.
know
That's
what?
all
I
I'm
feel
saying.
like that's gonna stick with them until Brady's gone and then the coach is gone and they have just a new coach and a new quarterback.
No, it will stick with them.
I don't
forever.
think so. I don't think.
Thank you.
I mean, they were trying to pick him up before that, but the Pittsburgh Steelers wouldn't sign them off to the Patriots. The charges are sexual impropriety, yes,
That's just alleged.
and torture of a woman for 2 years. I want to get that out there. It's not that he was raping 2 women. It's that he tortured a woman for 2 years after showing her his junk.
Wait
And
a minute.
then-
What?
Yeah.
No.
He mentally
You didn't hear
tortured
about
this
any of that?
woman via text
I've
message
heard
and email for years.
Hey,
I mean, mind.
I've heard
fucking
about
shit.
it, but I really ain't heard the details of it. Like
Like,
Well, I
was
mean,
reading
that's
all
what
the-
most
and-
Patriots
and Tiger
already
Woods
do.
on the cover
Out
of
there
Madden last
finessing
year.
the-
Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was just out there finessing the system for more money.
Or
that's
the Jets are
It's-
definitely going to beat the
It's
Patriots.
the,
don't
if the
worry.
Giants can't beat them, the Jets can.
No,
I mean,
I
I've
haven't
been paying
looked at
attention to the score. I get it on my watch. So,
Oh shit! All right, Augie. Thanks for calling in,
All
pal.
right, bro.
That's where the Thunder Lips name came from. That's how
But
I got it.
that's a crazy
man,
ass.
that guy got me on football.
But no, I just thought he was doing all that just to, get his numbers up. And then I heard like the situation popped up with him and the young lady. But then last thing I had known about it was I guess he had presented photos. Somebody had presented photos.
Well, no, he.
So the second case is the one that got brought up the day after he signed with the Pats. And that one is having a hard time presenting a case because there are other things saying that they had a mutual relationship.
Is that the girl that you see in all the photos and all the other stuff?
The other
Yeah.
woman is not being videotaped because she came forward. I believe, I don't know if it was full, like she's never, I don't think, been photographed, but she came forward 2 years ago saying that he was doing this, and no one looked into it until about a year ago, but they didn't get publicity like sexual allegations do. It was, oh, this guy is just really into this girl, which is not the case. It was someone that came to paint his house. He showed up naked when she got there, and
I mean,
she was
listen,
like,
everybody
no,
should
How did
naked.
he know it was a lady coming to his house?
because he hired her specifically.
Yeah.
And then
All I can say is, man, when it's all said and done and the evidence presents itself,
the thing is he was threatening her child.
yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. But if that's what he doing, then that's not cool either.
I mean, listen.
Kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm not convinced. what he did. I mean, shit happens.
I guess, man. But
Like,
I
if
don't
it
know.
would've-
My thing is like, okay, you know me, man. Like, I don't mind like accepting what's put right there in front of me. Not saying
Right.
I'm looking for other things, but I feel like a lot of it was coincidental. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do none of this. If he's guilty of this, then screw him. That's on him. That's not acceptable.
Correct. Yeah, right. Exactly.
But I don't know, man.
Now again, it's allegedly. Okay. It's
Sure.
allegedly, so none
I'm
of
not,
it's
like I said, I'm not
true.
saying it didn't happen. I just
No,
think
it doesn't mean none of it's true. It means none of it's been proven
Right.
That-
factually
but
yet.
it's always like timing. Like everybody has a specific time to do something. Like, okay, he's juggling, doing all these other things. And once again, I'm not saying it's acceptable. I'm not saying it's cool, but that information just so happens to come out when he's signing the contract and doing all these other
Signing
things.
a $19 million
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like to me, that you have intention.
which he is suing the Pats for the other 14.
Hey, I feel like it's fair.
I mean, it was a signing bonus based on performances that he was going to be playing. So whether or not he gets it, that's one thing. But he got $5 million at the gate. He got promised $14 million for signing with them, and then he got another promise if stay with the team for a longer period of time for not just the remainder of the season, but I believe possibly the next season.
Something like that. Yeah.
He would get another $7 million.
Something
Which-
like that.
That's $26 million contract overall. 19 in the first year, 7 in the second.
Correct.
You're right. That's a crap ton of money, no matter what.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it
But-
really is.
He got $5 million and is now complaining because he didn't get the rest because he can't live off what he's got.
I mean, because you got to technically think about the situation he's in right now. Like, I'm not gonna say he probably ain't been foolish with some of his money, but I bet you he wasn't expecting that he was gonna have to hire him a lawyer and be dealing with all this other stuff.
True.
No, I
So
agree
don't
with
think
you on
he
that
was-
one.
I don't think that
100%.
he probably invested
did.
the same way. And prove me wrong, I'm going on to a different sport.
Especially
here.
when you
But, like-
just starting off and he's never had that type of money before.
True.
Right.
But he had that. No, he didn't. Did he have that type of money with the Steelers?
Man, he didn't have
No,
he
no,
never
never
had
did.
that type of money before, bro. The money he was getting ready to start getting, he never had that.
No.
I can guarantee you he had already started buying houses and cars.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Nah,
So I mean, it's interesting just to see how it's going to work out and play out. I mean, you said, unfortunately, I mean, it's in a day and age now where, I mean, again, we're not condoning what he did, but it's in a day and age now that's you're guilty till proven innocent, basically.
and you got a
on,
question.
on certain allegations.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because
I mean,
think
Trump
there's
could walk around saying "grind by the," you know what,
bro.
and he's not guilty.
Look, I always tell people when you start saying stuff that gives me reasons to bring up certain things,
Right.
man. Like on certain situations. Okay, that's like the whole. I'm gonna go back to the old Bill, man. Bill Cosby.
They're going to talk about Bill Clinton.
No. I'm just gonna stick with Cosby. Now he had how many some odd women accused him?
Wasn't it
A
40,
lot.
46?
Okay, now you want to tell you what's crazy? Like the more I think about it, what's crazy is that supposedly that's only in the United States.
Right, exactly.
He's a well-traveled person. He's been to all these different places, about schools and universities and all this
Right.
other stuff.
Yep.
Like, why didn't you hear that coming from anywhere else? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's just certain circumstances and situations. Like, people choose to vilify who do certain things.
But I also don't know that Bill, secret sauce all the girls that.
All right. So look.
Dude,
all the
hold on.
girls
When
that
you
came
got
forward.
35 women saying
All right,
the exact same story.
All right, so
I mean,
he
that's
game,
true.
Though. He game, though. Now, everybody, Bill Cosby for what?
You want me to play that clip?
No. Screw the clip, because that's the reason why everybody's here. What I'm saying is, what do you know him for?
I know Miss Dr. Huxtable.
Okay, so outside of that, there's never been another black person in history like that. Just getting straight to the point and trying to get to where he was. Think about all the schools and people that he gave money to and all these other things, right?
Hold on, I'm not saying what Bill
Wait,
Cosby
wait,
didn't
wait.
do
What do
wasn't
you mean?
good.
What do you mean by there's never been another guy like Dr. Huxtable? Like,
You mean like Bill Cosby, the character, and Dr. Huxtable, the character that he put on television? There's never been another black man on television in that portrayal ever.
Right.
not okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah, you can try to name anybody you want to. You will never find
Not with the
anybody.
full family
Dr. Phil
drama.
or Uncle Phil, who just died.
No.
God rest his soul.
No,
Yeah, he died 3
No.
years ago.
yeah, he was cool, but no. What I'm saying is, think
He was
about
the
it.
father married to the mother who had.
I say
children
that to
in his
say
home.
this. His whole stand-up, his whole TV show, everything was based around him and his family and him being a married man.
Yeah, I agree
All
with
these
that.
women knew he was a married man. So, at some aspect, at some point in there, you question that and say who went up there voluntarily and who went
Well,
up there.
see, listen again. Hold on.
That's why I say circumstances.
Here's what I'm not saying.
situation.
I'm not saying that I don't agree. I'm not saying that. I mean, you put yourself in a certain situation. Okay, I understand
Still, I
that.
like victim blaming.
Do what?
No.
Hold on.
Because look, you're going to say victim blaming, but I say personal responsibility. Because people, they meet celebrities, athletes, and all these different people and act like they're better than
I'll
them.
put it like this: I blame the parents of the Michael Jackson allegation. I blame the parents.
Oh, sure. They sent their children
Nah.
to a
It's the
grown
same-
man's
so it's
You
the
know what?
same
Nah, hell
thing.
no. I blame everybody in there.
Well, I do
including
too.
Michael Jackson,
I mean,
bro.
all right, I do too. So I mean, in this whole thing with Bill Cosby, like I blame Bill Cosby just as much the women because I mean, there was rumors of what the stuff that Bill Cosby did for years and years and years.
I mean,
But
but
look,
it wasn't,
again,
it wasn't
I-
well enough known to
Hold
make
on.
people like.
I'll go back to the Harvey Weinstein that's still being
All
in
right,
court today.
So we going to see how that play out.
What's
We
up,
can really
Miss
see it.
Wonder Woodland? We just plugged your little right there. There she is. She's watching us.
Well, we can't
Marshall
see
Woodland.
because
I
there's
know.
no television now.
For some reason, everything keeps acting a fool tonight. You gotta love it though. Here it is.
So all I'm okay. So what I'm saying is this though, man. Like, and back to what you were saying. You saying victim blaming. I'm not trying to blame any kind of victim in any kind of situation. I believe everybody takes personal responsibility, but you can't take responsibility for another person's actions. Only for what you do and what you present. Now, a lot of people have common sense, and
Okay.
regardless of what your professional situation is, you know when and when not to meet a person, what's acceptable and what's not. Just instinctively, you know that. Like, if you have a chance, yes, to get a maybe once in a lifetime job, and a person that wants to meet you in their room, you go in their room and it's an intimate setting, and they're dressed in a manner that doesn't seem natural.
You either turn around and walk right out, or now you just put yourself in that situation.
Now, hold on.
Just
now.
like with the Harvey
No, wait,
Weinstein and all that
But-
stuff.
Now, with me saying this, that's not saying that same person didn't get them there under false intentions. Because
That's
still
true,
happens.
too.
They can tell them something else, and they can arrive to a completely different situation.
That's true too.
That's the part that's out of their control. What I'm saying is don't allow a person to be able to
Well, what if that?
manipulate, bully, or coerce you in a situation, no matter how much
No.
power, money, or anything that
understand
they
that.
have.
But we're also looking at that from like a black man and white man's perspective, whereas these are women looking at it a different perspective.
Wait a minute. Like, I get that. Like, I get that point that you're making, but you also have to understand this. And I'll say this, and I'll say this to any person, whether man, woman, whatever. Women have more power in this world than anybody else will ever actually admit. Women are the driving force behind a lot of the financial things, regardless of who you are and what
Yep.
your field is. So with that being said, with that same power and that same understanding of how to direct and move certain financial institutions, you cannot sit up here and tell me that, and I'm not saying that you won't be afraid, that you won't be scared, because some people do get intimidated. But you can't let things like that stop you from living your life and being able to do certain things, bro.
I mean, I get that. I'm not negating anything you say. There's also those though who are women who are completely treated not the way that like any of the three of us would treat women their entire life. They're treated poorly. They're treated as if they're disgusting, ugly, shitty people. Like they're treated as if they're the trash that needs to be picked up off the ground.
Okay.
And when they get in a situation where they get to meet someone that they think is a family man,
okay,
they're not thinking, "Oh, this guy's gonna roofie me."
Okay.
Then he asks them a question right after they've been getting drunk with him this entire time, and they're thinking, "Oh, he's innocent. He's a family man. He's married."
Okay, so let me ask you this. My question is, why was she drinking with him in the first place?
Are you telling me?
Because think about this. Because if a person's drinking any other kind of drink, if it's not alcohol, you can't really disguise medicine within the drink. Not unless you pour like a ton of sugar or something in it, bro. So with that being said, like that, what are your intentions? Because you shouldn't be in a working situation. Say a lady, hold on, wait. I'm just asking. Say a lady presents you with a job opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she says, "Hey, come meet me. We'll have dinner. We'll discuss it and everything else." Okay, cool. You go thinking it's just a job opportunity, but when you get there, you're presented with her in a completely different manner, setting, everything else. Now, if she gives you alcohol, or even when you get there and you see the situation, would you be willing to still sit down and speak with them? Would you still be willing to accept a drink? And at the same time, if knowing that this isn't a professional setting that you entered, can you really say that you were misled or put into a, a funky situation?
I get that point. The age of these women, though, when the stuff is alleged for each one, would be around the time that they were in like their 20s or so. For most of them, not all of them, if I remember correctly.
I don't know, man. But it is what it is.
I just don't also.
They're also in a
recently
comedy
coming
club.
out.
I don't know how many times you guys have been to comedy clubs, but I don't know anyone that's not either drinking a beer, unless they're a designated driver nowadays. But back in the day, people would be drinking a beer or wine or something, vodka cranberries, like vodka and soda, things like that, while they're sitting and watching these comedy acts perform. And if Bill Cosby was up there in a comedy club performing and then got off stage and went to go get a drink at the bar, which I'm not saying he would do that after like the Cosby Show or anything like that, but he went to do that, who wouldn't be sitting there drinking with him? And who's to say back then, that people weren't paying attention to this stuff as much as they are today? Because I can tell you now, there are coasters you can buy, there are all kinds of stuff you can get that can tell you if there's some type of drug in your drink.
Okay, but when he was doing this, it was a little different because
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you can play it. You can play it one of two ways. I mean, that's like let's go to the Les Moonves thing. When who is now sitting in sitting in litigations right now in grand juries if they're going to take him to court or not like that. I mean, here's the thing: is we don't really actually know even how long this was going on, how long it was, if it was even before a grand jury, and all that stuff.
But you know what? It's not even, and I hate that I brought us here because, like, I don't even want us to be stuck on this situation.
Well, no, it's fine.
But
no, because what we're going to talk about is how, as I like to say, Disney, who is the devil, has killed Star Wars.
It's just Bill Cosby in the media industry. Yes.
Okay, so look. Yes and
Sorry
no.
for that analogy. But it's
You know what I'm mad about? Here's what I'm mad about, Bill. See, they should let Bill Cosby in jail right in Fat Albert.
No, I don't.
I loved Fat Albert.
But you know what? My thing is this, man. What is?
Loved Fat Albert.
Never mind. We just move on to the next thing.
No, continue.
No, because I'll be on that shit all day, man. And like, I don't want to.
I mean, I feel like this is an extremely intellectual conversation. So I'm
From who? On his point, not yours.
On both points.
You haven't made any good points.
But no, you were saying about Disney, though.
Oh, God. See, you two fools over there love Disney.
It's
I'm
not
actually upset
that.
at
It's
my
not
Star
that
Wars
I
fans.
Disney,
I just
and look
like
what Disney
Marvel.
has done. Disney
I love everything Disney owns.
has
They damn near own everything.
They're the like I said, they're the devil. They are the devil.
I mean, they basically own me, so sure, yeah, you're right.
They
Yeah.
basically on you.
Yeah.
And it's sad because like, I'm buying the network.
I am not.
I am.
Nope.
I'm buying
I
Disney
am.
Plus day one. I
Yeah.
also like
I am.
ABC. They own ABC as well,
Yeah.
and I watch.
That's why I don't
tons of
watch ABC.
Bro, when I found out they're gonna have like the complete series of the original X-Men.
Oh, yes.
It's on.
They're gonna have
It's
all the
old, man.
Gargoyles.
Spider-Man, come on, man.
Devils.
Oh,
you guys are part of the problem.
Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles.
I don't know if you know, me very well, but that was like my childhood cartoon. So the second I found out that was coming,
you imagine you were a gargoyle?
no, I just imagined.
No, you
that
imagined
Goliath
you were
was
a
protecting
gargoyle.
me at all times.
That they were chasing you.
Goliath was protecting me.
Oh, okay. How does that
I had a
work?
gargoyle statue in my room as a child.
What a weirdo. Weirdo.
I loved that show.
Oh,
Weirdo.
man.
It never came to life though, so I got kind of sad at the show.
Would you want
What? Wait a second. Stop. You really thought? So you're probably that Toy Story. Because see, here's what
Dude,
Disney.
I am. That's why
Listen.
I'm terrified of dolls.
Listen, here's what Toy Story. Here's what Disney has done. Disney has promoted marijuana use to our children,
Good.
drug use.
Yeah, I've seen that, but when they promoted it?
Do you remember when when Woody and Buzz was in Sid's house?
Oh yeah.
Those are pot leaves on the wallpaper.
But what if that wasn't them? What if that was like the art design?
No, dog, that was pot
I mean,
leaves.
the
No,
art
I'm not
design
saying
is-
it wasn't what it was. But I guess yeah, they still
Who did Toy Story?
Pixar.
Which is Disney.
No.
It was-
Disney
Back
didn't
then,
buy.
Disney did
No,
not
it
own
wasn't.
them.
No, it
Disney
wasn't.
did not buy
No.
Pixar
How much
in
you want to bet?
2004.
Google it right now. You're gonna argue movies with me? Go ahead. I dare you,
Bet 'em, 'cause-
dummy. Dare you. It was Disney Pixar
Okay.
did Toy Story.
Okay.
Disney has done nothing but promote drugs to our children,
Okay.
violence to our children. You got a movie called Bambi, and the first 5 minutes, the parent dies in a violent gun accident. They promoted gun violence to our children.
Shut up,
Disney
man.
is the devil.
Shut up, man.
The Lion King. What happened? Oh, you're right, ain't I? Ain't I? In The Lion King, what
I haven't
happened?
gotten to it yet.
You
Simba's
should
dad
be
died.
Vicky,
How did his dad die? In violence.
Produced by Pixar Animation Studios.
Keep reading.
It was released by Disney. It was not produced by them.
But
Yeah, that's
I didn't say
Yeah, no,
the
you
Disney.
don't.
It's a Disney movie.
No, it's
No.
not.
It's a
Yeah.
Disney publication.
Disney.
Google Is Toy Story a Disney movie?
Now the
It
ones
don't matter.
are.
It's
No.
a Disney
It's the
movie.
same thing as how
I'm gonna-
Deadpool and the
Well,
X-Men movies now under.
You know what?
Disney.
And they're going to destroy Deadpool too. I hope Ryan Reynolds gets the F away
They're
from
going to do
Disney.
2 versions of the Deadpool movie, just like they did with the last one.
Yeah, see, it's stupid because Disney is dumb.
No, because
Disney-
they want to be able to have Deadpool on their
Disney
friggin-
needs to be destroyed.
on their
You know,
station.
honestly,
But
what I think I feel like Deadpool's gonna do 2 things. One, he's either gonna replace Stan Lee, or 2, when eventually Spider-Man does.
Up.
Subway.
Look, right here. A Walt Disney
that's a new cover.
picture. No, it's not. I'm right. I don't know why you're going to sit here and try to argue movies with me.
I think they just distributed it. I don't think they made it.
They
No,
were a
it's the
distributor.
original.
That's what I'm
Pixar
saying.
owned
Like,
stuff was not
they
by them.
they
at the time.
bought
Okay.
Pixar way later.
I'm
than
gonna
that,
find
bro.
the original.
Pixar is a
I'm
other
gonna find the
studio.
original release.
Pixar is a different studio that they were working with to make animated features in 3D.
Just like Illumination was its own thing before Disney bought them too, right?
Illuminations on my DreamWorks.
Actually, you know what? I found the original.
Yes.
I found the original cover.
I found.
Well, no, that's a comic book.
I can just get it from home if you want it.
Huh?
We can prove this next week.
Here we go. What is this? We go to
Something that's
YouTube.
going to prove your point because you think it's right.
No, because I am right, as
Oh,
always.
sure, whatever.
You're wrong.
You forgot he worked at Blockbuster.
I didn't forget you worked at Blockbuster. He's still wrong.
No, I'm not.
He's still wrong.
No, I'm not.
It's a Pixar movie.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It's a Disney movie.
It is a Pixar
It's
movie.
not.
Okay,
It's a
published
Disney
by
okay,
movie.
so I'm gonna say this.
All right, hold on. I got it. Toy Story.
It was based off
Toys.
It was-
Hold on. Keep talking.
Toys are usually produced by the publisher.
Anyway, so as far as you saying them being the devil, the only thing that's happened recently with them, I think is kind of crazy, is that like Kevin Feige is over all the films and the television stuff now.
So
Correct.
So his role of being on the top, I don't
Here it is.
think-
This was the original artwork. Okay? The original artwork, 1997,
1997.
when Toy Story came out. What does it say? That was the actual display.
They have to put Disney.
Okay,
there
hold
because
on.
it's a
I'm gonna
Pixar
find. Watch
movie.
this. Watch this. Watch what else I do. But go on. Go back to Kevin.
So,
So I mean, I was.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So Kevin's job at Marvel.
Wait, no.
isn't-
It's Damien's talking, not you.
go ahead. Say what
Kevin's
you-
job at Marvel is essentially to keep continuity and also, in a way, show different heroes in a light that makes them productive to the franchise. So he hires directors and writers that he knows can do those things. Which is why he hired the writer for Black Panther, which is why he hired the writer for the original Spider-Man, like not the original Spider-Man, but the new Spider-Man movies. Speaking of which, he's going to be back for a third movie. And two other things.
Okay.
But with Star Wars, he'll have the same role.
Okay. Now, see, now that you brought that up, this is my issue and this is my concern. I feel like when I hear Daddy say Disney is the devil, it makes me think of Star Wars and how Star Wars has been treated. Now, I'm not like a big Star Wars fan. I can't tell you every single thing that's ever happened in every episode or whatever.
I can't.
But from what I paid attention just from these last couple movies up until
Okay.
now, like I feel like they tarnished it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And not only that now, and like I'm not saying I don't think that Kevin Feige can't do anything, but with that and the responsibilities that he just gained with everything with Marvel now, I feel like they are dumping a lot on his plate. I think they're giving him a lot to carry because, as I was talking to you earlier about the Maleficents, the Dumbos, and all these other movies, don't get me wrong, Lion King just made what, $1 billion?
Yes.
Okay, so they've had a lot of movies that came out within this year that made over $1 billion. That's what's up. But they also had a lot of them that didn't.
they're also releasing a lot of movies.
I guess, man.
Oh, it was 95.
I feel like
With Toy Story.
I just feel like they got their hands in a lot, man.
And it was
With
based
Kevin
off of
Feige
Tin Toy Pixar
focused on
1988.
like continuity and all this other stuff, man. I just think it's a lot that they playing with. Like,
It is, but your point earlier before we even got on the show about the agenda pushing.
And
Star
again,
Wars,
you ready? Again,
the
let's show you
Star Wars
again.
shoot.
Right here. It was the film was produced. So that's like saying this all the
Okay,
time.
and see, look. Okay,
And was released. This is the original
no, okay,
artwork.
finish
What does
the
it say?
line though. Finish the
And
line.
released by Walt Disney Pictures.
Okay, so
So
what
who
does
made
that-
the movie?
It says
Disney.
No, Pixar.
They just produced it.
What do you think production
Holy
is?
crap!
What? You didn't realize that?
I didn't realize Joss Whedon was on that one.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs was in on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's such a good movie.
No. That was when Pixar. That's like
That's
okay.
that makes it not even a Disney movie. That's a Whedon.
No,
Whedon
it's
Jobs
not.
movie.
It's not. It's a Disney movie.
All I'm saying
It was
is
made by Disney.
all they
and
did was release.
Okay, hold on. That's like saying,
all
hold
they
on.
did. No.
So Kevin
no.
Smith, when Kevin Smith does a movie, right?
Okay.
Okay, there's always a studio and a producer, correct?
Okay.
So the studio and the producer are the two that make the movie,
Okay.
right?
So,
No.
Yes.
no, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna let him say what he has to say. At the same time, too,
Not
there's a
packages.
difference between an independent producer or a studio and a distributor.
Pixar produced the movie.
They
created
produced
the
it.
movie. Hold on, they created the movie. They brought it to Disney. Disney was like, "We like this. Clean up the edges, and we'll release
Disney
it."
cleaned up the edges and made it a Disney
Pixar
movie.
cleaned up the edges because Disney had
It's a
no
Disney
rights
movie.
then until they bought them in
Disney movie.
2004.
It's a Disney
He
movie.
knows it's not a Disney.
It's a
movie,
Disney
man.
movie.
He's
It
arguing
says
this
it.
with me because he knows I know I'm
I
right.
s- God damn it.
Every time he knows I know I'm right.
Now
he
all
argues
he's
it.
gonna do is.
Oh, wait, here we go. Juan Romero's calling. So
Man,
let's see-
no.
let's see
He's
what
the
this-
last person.
Hold on,
Hey,
let's
did
see
he
what
finally
this
get
idiot
season
has to
tickets?
say.
Did he finally get press passes?
All right, what do you got to say? Who's wrong? No, I'm not. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, it is.
First.
Does it matter?
That does matter.
No, okay.
The first movie Walt Disney Studios released as an animated film was Tangled.
Wasn't?
100% it was.
You sure about that? It was Steamboat Willie.
Walt Disney Animation Studios, which is a 3D animation company, released Tangled.
Hey, there's somebody talking, stupid.
Hold on, say what you were saying. I'm sorry, Juan.
Doesn't it Disney? Okay, I worked. Listen. Right, and I worked.
Really good job at the Blockbuster down the road.
No, hold on. I worked in
man.
the
Be close,
Blockbuster.
bro. It was a good Blockbuster.
Here, I worked in the Blockbuster. I remember when our point of pricing stand came out,
You worked in the porn department.
and when you put it up with the Toy Story and all that, you know what the very top thing said? Walt Disney's Predictures presents Toy
You said
Story.
Walt Disney
When you
Pictures
say
It's
presents,
a-
it's a publishing
it's-
title.
It's their movie.
It's not.
Yes, it
their
is.
movie.
Yes, it is. It was their movie back in 1985.
No, because Toy Story was never in the Disney vault.
Yes,
Hey,
it
he loves
was.
Not until
Man, he
2006
loves
when they got
No,
Pixar.
I'm
you
telling
love
you.
this, dude. That's why you do this. You love
I'm telling you.
it.
It was. So,
Weak.
no, I'm not. Oh, stop it.
They own Blumhouse. It's 100% true. They do. They also make Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, here it is. So
It
right here, history.com, the history movie of .com. This is right there from them.
He loves that.
It says, on this day in 1993,
You're an
production,
instigator.
hold on, production began on Toy Story, the first feature film pioneered by Pixar Animations in a collaboration with Walt Disney Pictures.
Because they were.
because Walt Disney
Listen.
had the money.
Listen, idiot on the phone. I proved my point. As
you
always,
proved no point.
when it comes to movies,
You proved
do
no
not
point.
argue with me. I did too. I just showed it.
You showed nothing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was then in 95. All right, here's
So
what I'm going to
basically
do now.
You're saying Disney was a silent partner at Pixar before anybody.
Yeah, it was. That's known in the. Yeah, I know, and that's why I don't watch it. Anything that has anything to do with Disney, I don't watch. I don't watch anything to
Almost
deal with
everything.
Disney.
I watch everything Disney.
Yeah, if you watch.
I don't watch
ESPN
ESPN anymore. No,
You
I don't.
said anymore.
No, I don't. Nope.
I watched The Rookie. I watched it today.
Nope. I don't watch ABC.
So what do you watch?
I don't watch.
What do you watch?
You watched
No,
The
I'm
Forum.
not.
What do you watch?
Yes, I can.
No.
Disney's not part of this here. They
also
don't own the
20th
D.C.S.
Century
show.
Fox now as well. So technically they own Channel 2 and Channel 11.
I don't
and
watch Channel
30.
2 or Channel 11 or Channel 30.
But technically, we're not professionals. So I don't think.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, but he says he doesn't need porn because he has his beautiful wife.
All right, so I'm going to Google highest grossing Disney movies of all time. Let's just see.
Highest grossing Disney
What
movie is
what
Marvel's
point does that
Avengers
prove,
Endgame.
man?
That is true. I think it did.
The new re-release, probably because people of
Nah.
my generation grew up with that movie. I went through 7 VHSs of that as a kid.
Sure.
Oh, that's not really good.
When the
It
new
says
Little Mermaid
Captain
comes out,
Marvel. So
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
when the new Little Mermaid comes out,
It made $1 billion.
is Queen Latifah
No.
legitimate playing Ursula?
That's what they're saying.
Did that get confirmed? Because that is fantastic.
All right. So again, Dirty always proves his point. I know about movies. You guys don't.
You prove nothing,
Disney?
fucker. Like,
Are you done? Go back and watch.
I mean, he sit up here.
But
Oh,
fun fact,
okay.
because Disney owns majority of Hulu, they own 60%.
I don't watch Hulu either.
See, I don't have cable in my basement.
I don't watch
where
Hulu.
live, so
I watch Amazon
all
Prime.
I watch Amazon Prime as well.
I don't watch those.
Not for much longer, but yeah.
And I don't watch the Disney movies on Netflix
I
either.
wonder how many Disney associated things you watched.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm going to let you go. You called 5 times. I'm going to let you go because I'm going to call somebody. Bye.
All right.
I'm going to call somebody.
Who called 5 times? Who cares enough about you to call 5 times?
Juan did. I'm going to call somebody. Real quick.
Oh, I thought you were saying someone else did.
Call somebody real
Who are
quick.
you calling?
Let's see. Sweetheart, will you tell my 2 mongoloided host over here, co-host over here,
Rude.
do I watch anything Disney? Yes.
I
That
bet you
means
she was
Marvel
asleep. I bet you
movies,
she was asleep.
Star Wars
Hold on.
movies, anything.
You were
Do-
sleeping. You were asleep, weren't you?
No, I didn't like any of the Marvel ones. What did we get? What you get for dinner? What did you get for dinner? All right, get some emos.
You complain about being fat today.
Order
and you want
emos.
really?
I'll be. No, we were talking
What
about
about us
my boo-boo.
triglycerides? How high are they?
They're high. Why don't you just order emos? I'll
Let's
be
just
leaving
say
here
this.
at 9:30.
I will say today at the
I love
at the
you.
XFL
Bye.
XFL thing, you know, we were talking. to
Told you.
And
Just
he
like
had
that.
talked about his heart attack last year, and they were worried because he has had a heart attack before.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
I was talking with some people who heard you had a heart attack last year
When?
when we were at the thing last Thursday, and you talked about it.
Who did?
Some people.
I didn't talk about it.
Yes, you did.
When?
When you were about 11 on your vodka cranberries.
Actually, I counted that. I was at 3. Those. Do you know how much expensive they were in Westport?
Yeah, well, the waitress bought one for you.
They were $7 a pop.
Yeah, you know what I paid
What?
for I think 5 beers and my sliders. I would pay like $28.
That's what I paid for my 3 drinks.
That you paid for. Yeah, cool.
I had 5 cranberry and vodkas.
Uh-huh.
I did. Then I had Cyberg wings.
That's.
You know what's really going to taste
I
good when I
really
get home?
regret letting
Who
Arlen
knows?
take all of.
No, did you see how many we smashed?
Yeah, I smashed more than both of you.
No, you didn't, you fucking tub of lard.
That's why I smashed more than both of you.
No.
So what are you talking about? Like chicken wings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ate half the nachos.
So how many
That we
chicken
got.
You
wings?
did eat half the nachos.
How many chicken wings do you actually think you
He bought 40 wings, and I ate 12. That while I was
Exactly.
there.
You ate 12, and I ate 15.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Arlington had 15 in the box. There's no way you could have eaten that many. He could have eaten that many, and I could have eaten that many.
There
Math
wasn't
does
that
not
many.
add up.
There wasn't that many left in the box.
Yes, there was.
No, there was.
I counted at the end of the night.
Of course, you did. Tons of fun.
I have OCD. I have to do that.
Oh my god.
This is the D.C.S. show, the most professional show on the internet. I am Dirty. Sit over there as my partner in crime, the one, the only, the POD himself.
Damien Cortez, man. Your ass is crazy. You don't know what you be talking about. You just be saying shit.
I'm right.
But he told someone about his heart attack last year, and he goes, "Well, do you know why he had it?" And I was like, "Well, he drank a ton of Monster. Like he was drinking like a Monster, like twice, 3 times a day. And he was like, "Well, I drink a Monster every day." And I was like, "Well, you should stop that. It's not good for your heart."
Yeah, you were the one talking about my heart attack, not me.
No, I didn't talk about your heart attack
Yeah.
until they asked me about it.
Because you told them about it.
I did not tell them about it.
Stop.
They asked me about your heart attack. And if they knew about your heart attack, someone would have had to tell them. And I'm pretty sure Arlington didn't tell them.
I didn't tell them.
You did.
Well, do you hear there's somebody out there violent right now? Screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
So what did you have? What did you have for dinner?
I had leads, man.
Ooh, yeah.
I would have made something at home.
Have you tried Gearberg's chicken yet, like I told you?
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I haven't either.
We wish the exit out there.
But my beautiful wife's going to make me emails.
She's going to make you emos.
She's gonna make you salad.
She's going to go to the
She's
emos.
gonna make you salad.
I'm glad he said I'll tell her to order a salad with the emos.
Tell her
And
to
make
get
sure
you-
she gets a
Tell her to
cheese
get you
only.
a large house salad or a Caesar salad. That way they can say a large salad.
Dude, the house salad has tons of meat in it.
Yeah.
Whatever. She'll go along with it.
I apologize if you would hear that burp.
Oh, that's funny. What else we got?
I know. I mean, I saw the new Disney movie. So.
Okay. Speaking of that, so since we're still on it, let me ask you this: do you feel like, and of course he's going to say yes, they're always pushing an agenda, but recently within these last years, now I have no issue with any kind of superhero, whatever, any of that stuff.
I don't either.
But you've seen a lot of other companies doing this, being women forward and pushing on, which once again, that's perfectly fine.
Right.
I have no problem with it. But it seems like in a lot of these stories now, they're forcing these stories. Like they're forcing these types of characters to appease certain people instead of genuinely and organically letting it happen.
So I don't want to make this sound like I'm against any of this because I'm not. I feel like with what Marvel's next agenda is, with this Phase 5, they are definitely pushing an agenda.
But see, that's the reason why I say that is because I think that's Disney, because it's the same thing as Star Wars.
Well, yeah, I mean, like with Star Wars, when they brought in Rey and Finn and Rose and all these other characters.
I'll tell you,
don't get me
these
wrong,
last
it
Star
is-
Wars movies have been terrible.
Hold on, it is
Shit.
fantastic to see
I-
representation of the Asian community, the Black community,
But you know
and the
what?
female community.
I'm gonna say this. That's cool. That's cool to have all those people. But you know what? Nobody gives a fuck because it doesn't make any sense. They're just there. A bunch of new people that just happen to be there. None of those previous stories really have any kind of conclusion to them. There's not really anything that can connect them. Dude, what are you doing? He's like playing with his
Oh, my
elbow.
elbow's starting to hurt. The
But-
medicine's
Because you're
wearing off.
playing.
No,
with
my
it.
medicine's
So-
starting to wear off. I'm
But
trying to
you're playing with it.
trying to rub the pain away.
Please don't.
And you call us mongoloids, though.
Um,
Okay.
But no, with Marvel, even like they entered a scene into
It hurts
Avengers.
if I rub it. It'll stop.
Trying to rub
I'll
that.
squeeze it.
There's that scene, and don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic scene.
Let's see.
The Women of Marvel scene.
Okay. That was cool. Yeah.
I mean, I love that scene, but at the same time, like it was, how did all of them get free at that one exact moment?
It was forced.
And that's kind of where my head lies. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that scene. It was fantastic. I love seeing this
See, somebody agrees with me.
And
Disney is the gangsters.
I mean,
The
sure.
gangsters of filmmaking.
But see,
And we've allowed them to become that because we go and see their stuff.
but
So-
they have the money to make them entertaining. But at the same time, too, at what expense are we? Because now you're starting to have like Martin Scorsese and one dude Coppola, whatever his name is. They're coming out saying that these
Todd
movies,
Coppola.
they're
Yeah.
destroying film.
They are.
They're destroying
Well,
film.
But yeah, let's just go watch another
Well,
Scorsese
Avatar.
film.
So
About
Avatar.
gangsters.
Let's go to James Cameron real fast. Avatar.
Another loser.
The
Are
blue
you
Avatar,
serious?
not the last Airbender.
James Cameron is the deal. Man.
His best movie was Titanic.
No.
Yeah.
That's because you get a chub
Best movie.
You get a chub.
It's not the best movie because there's a whole
He gets
whole
a
plot
chub
hole
for watching.
because Jack could have fit on that board.
Listen,
No, he gets a
It's the
chub
best
for
movie
watching
ever
time.
made.
That's why he says that, because he gets a chub
best
for
movie
watching.
ever
He's also gonna get really angry because he knows that because I know Jack could have fit on that.
oh,
board
I know
with Rose.
Jack could have fit on that board.
Dude gets
Rose was
chub
being a
for
bitch.
God, there's this picture online and it shows every angle of that board.
Right, Rose was a
And
bitch.
Rose could have slid over and just let Jack
That's
on,
true.
but instead she let him sink to the bottom because she's cold-hearted.
Yep,
I guess, man.
that's
Alright,
the greatest
but
movie ever made.
also, the Avatar is now owned by Disney as well, and they've filmed 3 movies.
Oh,
apparently,
good for them. Good for them.
and they're going to release them in 2020. 2021.
How long
2023,
people been waiting on them
2025.
movies since,
I mean, the first, listen,
2006?
the
2009.
The first one wasn't that good. It was a
I
big.
don't know, bro.
It was
I saw it
I don't
17
know,
times.
because
in
you're an
theaters.
idiot,
I didn't see it until it was on video.
right?
But to be honest with you, though, it was something to see. It really was something to see.
No,
It was like the story was cool. The story was really cool, but visually,
Matrix was better.
it was something.
Matrix was better.
Nah.
than
I'm
Now, don't get
kind
me
of upset that
wrong. Now,
they
don't
got
get me
Matrix
wrong.
4.
I'll say this: the Matrix was more influential,
Oh, without I'll say this to this
which
day.
is crazy. Think about that. Keanu Reeves in Matrix, how influential that was. But then he does John Wick. Now everybody's trying to do the John Wick shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
The
crazy,
Matrix,
man.
when they did the Matrix, the special effects in that movie were far well above there, and now everybody started using the slow motion.
Yeah, of course.
And all of that
was,
stuff.
That was the next, honestly, big thing after. I mean, personally, in my opinion, Matrix was the next special effects boost after we had Star Wars with the microchips. Sorry,
You
the
know what?
macrochips.
You might be. Yeah, I think so.
Where he did those gigantic sets of like the space
Nah.
scenes.
No, Titanic
Nah.
used a bunch of miniature sets too.
But they use the same. That's the same stuff that they use.
I would
with George
still say
Lucas.
the most impressive, and it may seem simple, it may have only been a green screen, but the most impressive, I think, feats I had seen with technology, and people gonna tell me I'm crazy, are these 3 films. Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Yeah, great movie.
Okay.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. Now, those 3 films, like, as far as technology goes and how they intertwine with reality and everything like
Then
that.
you never
So-
saw the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Those films are what led to Lord of the Rings having great special effects. Because they showed dynamic range in film.
All right, I got it. You guys ready?
I never watched that.
Well, since you're my friend, I believe that it is my duty.
Can I just jump to the last one and watch when they fight the bad dude?
They don't.
Like, is there a bad dude? Because, like, if there's a bad dude, then I can just jump to him. That'd be awesome. But if there's, like, no bad dude, like,
It's hard to explain.
is there a Thanos? Like, is there a Thanos?
There is Thanos, but Thanos is not there.
Wait a minute, so he's...
All right,
he's
so
in
here we
spirit?
go. We're gonna do a little movie trivia
He's in spirit.
real
Who's
quick.
it? What's
Okay.
the longest movie ever made?
Yep.
Isn't that damn? They're all really long movies.
I know what it is.
I'm going to go with Dancing with Wolves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Who got it wrong?
This one?
Wasn't that one?
It's Hamlet then. No.
Ah,
A Cure for Insomnia is longer?
Damn. 85 hours. Hey, man, dude had a... Yes,
All right.
There's a cut of that movie
I
that
didn't
is
even
not
know
that
that
long.
Right, so here's the next one. What movie star Al Jolson is generally considered to be the first talking picture?
The Singing Fool.
That's what you're going with?
No, it's a jazz singer.
You went with that one. You want to go with one?
It's the jazz singer.
All right, sure.
That's the one I was going with. Anybody know this
It's
one?
Black Knight.
Just disagree with him because it is.
I own the extended edition of that movie.
What's the first movie by Pixar to receive higher than a G rating in the United States?
Incredible.
Yeah, it'd be The Incredibles.
Yeah.
I thought about Finding Nemo for a second because they have the Barracuda scene, but
We're gonna do this. We're gonna.
Because they make
first movie
they
for which
make
the cost of
Mrs.
obtaining rights to the soundtrack outweigh all.
Huh?
What was the first one?
Actually, it should be.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
bro.
get to read it. So okay.
You said Titanic.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, idiot.
I said, "What is it?" I go, "Nah." I said nothing.
I know this one.
Oh, that. Which film featured the fight scene of Bruce Lee race back? That's it for the dragon.
This is dumb because people can't see, so we're gonna. I know what we're gonna do next week. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna be here next week. I may be at Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
They're coming to town.
Well, I mean, I know how to set up everything as long as you leave the computer here.
That's true. You do, don't you?
Or we could have a CS show without the.
But we got a big thing next weekend too. Next week,
What?
your birthday dinner.
Truth.
Yeah.
Let's not invite Ceebus. Can we
I was already
disinvite
invited,
him?
so fuck off.
Can we disinvite him? Can we?
Guess you're not going now.
I was planning on going from the entire time.
No, you didn't, because you go.
He
"Oh,
was like, "Oh, I'll
this is-"
split up good."
I was like, oh, you didn't get the invite?
I checked with him what day it was.
And I got the
here.
invite. Did you get the invite?
I
No.
got the invite.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You had to ask him. Because he said, hey, are you going to my birthday dinner? You're like, oh, I don't know nothing about it. And then he invited
That's called
you.
an invite.
Because he invited you. I already got the invite way before you got it.
I didn't ask
That's
him about
why.
them. That's the
no,
thing.
you asked.
I don't
He
have to be
asked you.
invited to things.
He asked you about his birthday dinner.
I would like outside of this and like hanging out with my girlfriend. I was shutting. It's true.
He's
I
getting
sit
some-
at
he's
home,
getting some things
play video
going.
games with my friends who live in other states.
He's getting some
and-
plop, plop, plops coming out too.
I mean, yeah, I do poop regularly. But thank you for that.
Save us.
So you know who ordered me emos? My wife.
You asked her for that salad, didn't you?
I did. I texted her.
Yeah,
Said,
I
"Hey,
know you
emos
did.
with the salad.
Just please don't have another heart attack.
I'm not gonna have another heart
Speak it
attack.
up.
And with that being said,
That's a hell of a way to walk out.
I know. Well, I know, right? This is the D.C.S. show. I am dirty. Sitting right over there.
What about our sponsors?
my partner?
Hmm.
We don't have any sponsors right now.
We don't?
No, I'm not
Jonas
sponsored.
doesn't sponsor them?
I mean, they do, but I just don't feel like saying it.
There are
The most
sponsors. though.
unprofessional show ever.
We didn't mention any of them at all except for the new one, which isn't even a sponsor. But they're a
But that's
sponsor.
an important one, though.
Sounds
I mean, it's a very
like
important
you're
one.
ready to give those sponsors.
Well,
All right, Seabiscuit, go.
That he can show for Johnny.
Go. I'm starving.
And go see biscuit.
I'll eat his entire
Without the
pizza.
menu.
Give me
Without
the menu. Give me the menu, damn it.
Without the menu.
Without it, Seabiscuit, let's go.
There's Joni's on Russell. It's pizza to go. They have happy hours and beer and all kinds of fucking food. You should go there.
So they just gave it to him.
Thank you. It's called Joni's to go in Soulard.
Oh my
The
god.
phone number there is 314-865-5800.
Oh my
You
God.
can also find them on www.jonistogo.com. They're located at 804 Russell Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri, 63104. And they have a fantastic menu, including spaghetti and meatballs, chicken Alfredo, chocolate chip cookies, lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Why don't people just say W? This is
I know, right?
tripdubs.jonistogo.com
So what's the
for
other?
the millennials out here. There's grocery bags with a Z.com.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're talking.
They got the baggies full of the goodies. You know what I'm saying? Spices for days.
That they do. You're absolutely right. They do.
I made it sound really bad, though. I'm sorry, guys. We also have the Little Dirty Casey at Twitch.
It's funny trying to hear him do these because, you know.
Little Dirty.
We also have.
He said .com.
I said .com. Is that Twitch?
I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Twitch.com?
I'm pretty sure. Go ahead, man.
It's Casey at Twitch.
Okay, cool.
Which is Twitch.com.
Okay, cool.
It's a commercial property. What else? Oh, we have the pearls. God, whose pearls are those? Hey, Dirty, you want to tell me whose pearls those are?
It's just so funny listening to you.
Well, if we don't have them as a sponsor, they might get mad at you.
Do what?
We don't talk about them as being sponsored.
You're right, they might. You want me to show you how to do it, Seabiscuit?
Sure.
Huh?
He enjoys doing his promos.
I don't enjoy doing my promos. I just know we have to be a little bit professional here.
You're the one talking about how we don't have to be professional anymore. Seabiscuit.
Nah.
This is the D.C.S. show on One Universal Productions. I am Dirty, and we are proudly sponsored by Joni's Pizza to go right there at 804 Russell Avenue. You can go find them on Facebook at
Boulevard,
Joni's.
not Avenue.
Whatever, you can go find them at Joni's to go on Facebook, and you can also find them at 314-865-5400.
5800.
5800. I know, I got it right. And then, you know, Seabiscuit was also talking about grocerybags.com with a Z for all of your all-natural spices and everything. Just because barbecue season's over doesn't mean you still cannot get all of your spices.
Never over. Shut
Go
your
to
mouth.
grocerybags.com with the Z. That's grocerybags.com. And you're also talking about IKC with 3 Ys live on Twitch for all
Why
of your
would I watch?
streaming
Why am I here?
needs.
Why is
Because,
he
you know,
streaming?
because he's an idiot and he doesn't curse on his things. And then, you know, we have Unicorn Pearls with Kylie. Go find
There
her on
you go.
Facebook at Unicorn Pearls with Kylie. Right there. And then One Universal Productions has its own best-selling author,
Linda Brown.
Linda D. Brown. New book, FantasyLover.com,
She's a
coming
queen.
out. You can find it on Amazon. The first week, it will be free in ebook form, and she is rewriting her beginner's guide to U.S. pot stocks and Canadian stocks. Go check it out.
Yeah,
You can go to
man.
OneNationNetworkTV.com too and find all that stuff out. And then, you know, the beautiful historic South Broadway Athletic Club is another sponsor right here of One Universal Production.
And then what are our other shows, man?
See how you did that?
I mean, I do see how you did that. But what are our other shows? What other shows do we have?
Tomorrow night we have One Nation Network right here. One Nation on Facebook. One Nation Network.
Who's on One Nation Network?
Me and Linda.
You and who?
Me and Linda.
The great author Linda D.
That's
Brown.
right.
Oh dear God.
Monday and Wednesday night you have the MMWA show with me, Jim Harris, and Dr. Drew talking all MMWA. And then on Wednesday night,
Not the Dr. Drew you know from Love Talk. Dr. Drew, who is a wrestling fan.
that's right. And then on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, you have the XFL STL Talk Show with myself at Arlington. Scotty B might be joining us with Will. A lot of good stuff all about your Battlehawks here in St. Louis.
But Hawk, good call.
Anything else you want to see this week?
Uh,
This is the DCS show. You can find us on Mondays
maybe we have
from
shows
like,
on this.
7:30 to 8 whenever we decide to get here till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
I just want to make sure that we mention all of it because you were so ready to get out of here and get your emos. You weren't even thinking about the rest of us at One Universe.
Wait a minute. Thinking about everybody else how.
He wasn't mentioning the sponsors who like getting plugged. And he
Okay.
wasn't thinking about the other shows who also like getting plugged. And that hurts the family.
Did you know Seabiscuit said he's going to structure us?
Structure.
Oh, 100%.
All right, let's see.
I mean, it's gonna be the loosest structure you've ever seen. It's gonna
That's
be
what
our house of
that's
cards.
what I go against the grain. Wait a minute, you got to box me in?
No.
You got to catch me first.
I bet you realize that that's what Harris tried to do to us, and Harris
It's not
said,
gonna box
Catch
you
me
in.
first.
It's legitimately this, the end of the show at least.
Harris just said, "Hey, As long as you guys do this, this, and this, and don't say this, this, and this, just do what you want.
Fuck what we say.
And ladies and gentlemen, also we struck up a partnership with homelessness mission.org. We're gonna get some pins made up. Go to her page on Facebook, say it on a button, donate to her cause. It's this woman out there.
Hey, can you show it to him on the camera?
What?
Like the information.
Right there.
Information.
Boom. Right there. There it is. Go check it out. Go stand up for it. www.endhomelessmission.org. What else?
That's everything when you're ready to say.
What?
Unless we want to keep talking about Bill Cosby or Disney.
No, because my pizza didn't order.
Yeah, you can reheat. You know, it's really good reheated.
Well, it's not. I mean, we've already been going for an hour. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh.
It never seems that long, does it?
No.
You know, somebody was at. You know,
we usually do a 2-hour-long show. You know.
No, we've been cutting it down to like an hour, hour 20.
We have been. I'm talking about like back in the day, we did 2-hour-long shows.
Yeah, but when people start to quit tuning out, then that's
fair.
But I do want to talk to you about this because we've had some requests to come back and do the D.C.S. Mystery Theater. Like when we did Toxic Avenger.
Oh, really?
We've had people asking for us to, when are we going to do another one?
That's cool. When do you want to do it?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
Well,
When do we ever have time?
I don't know. I guess we just have to figure it out. What would be the next movie?
Well, I thought we were going to do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was down for that, but I think if they really want it, like, what are they thinking?
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Probably put a poll on Universal.
Okay. So, do that.
Well, you need to give me access.
Okay. Give you access. Let's see. Actually, we should do it on a Monday show.
Okay.
Do it as the actual show.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Well, if we are, we may not be here next week. But if we were here next week.
If we're not here next week, that's what we'll do. So there's something big happening for One Universal.
Yeah.
Possibly. Next week. Can't really talk about it. Can we? Why do you want to keep talking about it?
I don't know.
Why do you want to keep talking about it? Like,
welcome to the most unprofessional professional show on the internet there is. I am Dirty. Sitting over there is my partner in crime, the one, the only, the POD himself. Sitting next to him is our extreme colleague.
Seabiscuit.
We will see you guys